A lightweight contest set for 5 by 3, 61.5 kilos. Both men weighed in under 61.45. Dane Daddy Kool, 61.2 for Purvis. Here we go, first round of action. The Murph, our third man in the ring. Purvis in the blue, Dane Daddy Kool in the red, and a high right round to open up here.
Well, Glen Purvis, absolutely nothing to lose in this fight and everything to gain. One of the new young guns of Jab Out Gym in Sydney and Penrith, and I've got big raps on this young fella. He's a tough campaigner and really stepping up to the mark here, taking on Daddy Kool.
Left hook, straight right hand from Daddy Kool. Purvis ties him up. Daddy Kool with a knee up to the kidney area. Big night here for Jab Out. Not only Purvis on the card, but also coming up next, Jason Sherry takes on Eli Madigan. Very high guard here as a nice teep kick from Dane Daddy Kool, and nothing getting through there for Purvis.
Nice chopping low kick, Purvis as well. Fast reaction time. With less than half the fights of Daddy Kool, but showing some good skills and has had some good fights in those 20 that he has had.
Big right hand from Dane Daddy Kool. They lock up once again. Always a showman, Dane Daddy Kool. And you feel that with the retirement looming of John Wayne Parr, who says 2011 will be his final year, and with Nathan Corbett looking to get into some more boxing, Queensland will be looking for a new entertaining star, and this could be the man to do it, Dane Daddy Kool. But certainly if the ring entrance is anything to go by.
But will 2011 be the last year of John Wayne Parr?
You hear different, Hammer.
But will it be?
Will John Wayne Parr become the John Farnham of Aussie Muay Thai? He says it's farewell, but then he always comes back.
John Wayne Parr, I think it's in his blood, it's in his genes. And yeah, I think John Wayne be pleasing crowds wherever he goes for a while, perhaps.
Oh, the Hammer stirring the pot. Dane Daddy Kool just shrugged then and said, Purvis, you've got nothing. They take a spill to the canvas. Still to come on tonight's card, Eli Madigan, Tomahawk versus Flip, Danny Jadowski and Leonard Sipolek, and the big one, Frankie Georgie and Bruce McPhee. All part of Evolution 23. This fight is brought to you by Valley Inc.
Oh, Valley Inc., you've got to go. If you're in Queensland and you're into your tattoos and you like the tattoo stuff, go and check out Valley Inc. in the Valley. It's I think it's one of the most prestigious tattoo places I've ever seen in my life, Michael. You don't just look at pictures on the wall anymore. They're all on like these big iPad things, and you scroll through. It's absolutely unreal. It's upmarket tattooing. Never seen anything like it, Valley Inc.
iPad things.
On the wall. You just scroll through and there's all pictures and you can stick them on your body. It's unreal.
You're not quite Mr. Technology, are you, Hammer? Still playing that Atari, that Commodore 64. End of the first round of action.
Phones are for making phone calls.
Trying for a takedown there was Purvis, not executed for him. Dane Daddy Kool with the hands. He does have a very heavy set of hands on him, Hammer. We've seen Dane Daddy Kool knock out a lot of opponents in those 31 KOs with his hand.
He hits a lot harder than his weight that he fights at, that's for sure. He hits like a super middleweight, Daddy Kool, we've been told.
Don't try to knock him out.
Formerly training partners now in the corner assisting Nugget with Soren Monconton, and you can see there's a lot of good feedback there.
When you're swinging him, he's swinging him, anything can happen. That was his best round, fighting for his life. This round's going to be different, and if he gets through this one, he won't make 3, I guarantee you. Fight smart. Use your push kick, be cool, be Daddy Kool.
You can't get a better trainer in the corner than Nugget. Mr. Muay Thai himself. Here we go, second round of action. You heard the words there from Nugget. Said, hey, if he gets through this round, I guarantee you he's not going to get through to the third. So obviously, they're looking for a finish of Glen Purvis. Always that interstate rivalry when the New South Welshmen venture up here to Queensland.
Well, the original opponent for Daddy Kool, of course, was Mark Saraceno, but Mark Saraceno taking a fight in Perth, I think a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, sustained a very bad cut and not able to step up, and that would have been a stellar matchup. And instead, young Glen Purvis has said, I'll take that fight, and for that, you've got to give him props alone.
Nice left hand there from Purvis. Just fell short with the right hand. It would be a monumental upset if Purvis can find a way to beat Dane Daddy Kool. He would make a name for himself in Australian Muay Thai overnight.
Well, he's on the big stage now, the young fella. And I tell you what, I look forward to seeing a lot more of him. Look at that beautiful evasion work and countering.
And showing no respect here for Dane Daddy Kool. Threads the right hand, goes to the body. Nice combination here from Glen Purvis. Leans back again, counters with a left, and he is tagging Dane Daddy Kool. Dane can't afford to nap for even a moment here because Purvis is just on at the moment.
Looking to rip the body. Get the body shot in Daddy Kool now.
He's got the whole lean back happening, Fat Joe style. Nice right hand there from Dane Daddy Kool.
Right leg, right hand, and again goes to the body. Rips into that body. Purvis doing a good job to cover, semi-protecting the ribs. Again.
Oh, Daddy Kool again just sneaks that left hand to the liver. Crosses the elbow over the top, slams down to the lead leg of Purvis. Now Dane Daddy Kool seems to have found his rhythm in this round. It was a bit of a slow start for him.
See what he's doing, Michael? He's changing the levels. He's going from the head to the body to the legs up to the head. So Purvis is really not sure what part of his body he needs to defend because of the constant level changing of the attacks that Daddy Kool's throwing out.
All tied up and they tango against the ropes. The Murph breaks them. First section of this round belonged to Purvis, but the last 45 seconds or so has been Dane Daddy Kool. Nice crossing elbow behind the ear, gut-munching knee. Daddy Kool tries to throw him off and they both spill to the canvas. A little slow to return to his feet there, Glen Purvis. Oh, nice combination again from Daddy Kool. Checks the kick. Uppercut found the target, almost sizzled his nose off. And Dane Daddy Kool folds him in half like origami with the knee. Here comes Daddy Kool, more combinations than a Chinese menu. Another round in the books, and that was a good one for Daddy Kool, Hammer.
Oh, just methodical in his attacks. Very calculating, very accurate, and they're not racing any shots. But you've got to give it up to the young bloke. Glen Purvis is certainly there for the fight. Warned some heavy shots that certainly would have dropped a lesser fighter. Have a look at that. Up to the head, rips to the head, then rips to the body. Rolls the right hand, followed by the left, steps through into the rib cage, and that was a solid knee. Banging into the abs. Once again, lines it up, pop, sharp knee into the ribs, and then drops the downward elbow, lines up, the straight right.
You're just showing a little bit too much respect, yeah? You are. You got to work, yeah? You got to work. Respect yourself. Yep. Respect. On
Jason Lappin telling young Glen Purvis, you're showing too much respect to Dane Daddy Kool. Respect yourself. It's been a good effort, as the Hammer said. Coming in on short notice, replacing Mark Saraceno. Third round of 5. Now, remember that Nugget earlier on said he did not see Purvis getting past the third round. So we'll see here if Dane Daddy Kool can indeed finish Purvis. Outside leg kick from Purvis. Nice combination.
I'd like to see Purvis be a little bit more mobile. At the moment, he's a bit of a sitting target for Daddy Kool, and that is something you cannot do. You can't stand in front of Dane and wait for the pain to come. He needs to be mobile and striking from angles.
Train of leg kicks, good front kick to the midsection there from Purvis. Circles off to his left. Dane ties him up, no chance for the elbows here. Wrenches the neck and just threw into the canvas like yesterday's garbage.
What a beautiful takedown from Daddy Kool.
Blood out of the back of the head of Glen Purvis. Daddy Kool threads that overhand right, gets under the spinning back elbow, counters with an elbow of his own. This is Daddy Kool on the attack and looking for a finish here. Right knee.
Well, he spun him, and he still wasn't, he was still in the clinch when he needed him, so it's only late if his gloves hit the floor.
Late after the referee had called break, though.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
interestingly, Murph puts a count on, even though it was late. If you go back and watch slowly, folks, you'll hear Murph say break, then the knee comes. Either way, Purvis receiving a count here. Body shot.
Oh, he's getting his chin up high now.
And looks like Purvis is ripe for the picking.
He's getting his chin up way too high when he's throwing his punch. Oh, big knee to the stomach.
That's going to be it. That hurt. Towel's been thrown in, I think. Was that the towel that went flying?
I don't know. Obviously not. They're keeping the count going.
Still
now.
going here.
Oh, tough boy. What a tough boy, though, from Sydney.
He folded him in half like a piano accordion, and Daddy Kool going for the finish now.
Daddy Kool could easily go headhunting with the elbows. Instead, he's looking to just hit him in the body and take him out with body shots.
Liver, jawline, outside thigh kick.
Again, looking for the body. Looking to finish this one
It's
with the body.
over
One to the
now.
head.
It is. Good night, Irene. Nugget was right, Hammer. He said Purvis wouldn't get out of the third round.
Well, there you go. The mark of experience from Nugget and the crew. And just a real tradesman-like effort from Daddy Kool tonight. Very methodical in his attacks, very accurate, picked his shots, looked to the body and went up to the head, and it was all over. But Glen Purvis, I tell you what, he's only a young man with a big future, and you'll see a lot more of him if he persists. He's on the big stage now, Glen Purvis, and he should hold his head up high.
Daddy Kool, Dane, and T.
Dane Beecham, Daddy Kool winner. Great sportsmanship there from Glen Purvis. And the Hammer's got Eli Madigan for a quick chat.